Thank you so much for tuning in. You're here with Lexus
and Junior, also known as HD.
We just wanted to give you guys a brief look on our new segment called Life Quartet, where we wanted to dedicate this first episode to the great legendary Pops Willie Creek.
Yes, indeed. For you out there that don't know who Pop Creeks is, he is the legendary lead singer from the Mighty Sincere Voices. He didn't just start there, though. He sung 60 plus years for a long time, as he would say. So we love Pop Creeks and want to share some of our love that some of the groups we interviewed with you and across the world, because the world need to know Pop Creeks.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much, guys. Check this video out.
Since y'all don't know, most of y'all from Navasota, y'all already know. I'm going to do this for Pops. How some of y'all, mostly everybody know Pops, you know. I'm going to ask this, I'm going to ask everybody this. Everybody that knew Pop Creeks, Willie Creeks. What did, I guess, growing up, what did Pop mean to y'all when y'all were growing up? Go ahead.
You know how when our very first program, they gave us an opportunity to sing on it, and you know how groups are today. Like when we have an anniversary, we have a Saturday night and a Sunday night, and some people look at the Sunday night like that's just like the main night, and they gave us the opportunity to be on their Sunday night. We weren't even together long, but they gave us that opportunity. And he told me, he was like, Brian, I'm gonna show you the ropes and how to do these things. Like nobody really ever took me to the side and, you know, showed me how to do this or how to sing this or how to do that. But he did that, and I thank God for him. In his passing, I will always keep, you know, that he instilled in me at a young age.
You know what? That also makes me think about we were having this conversation as a group about 2 years ago, and it was leading into our anniversary, and we decided as a group that we were going to honor Pop Creeks. So I never forget having a conversation with him, and he gave me like the rundown of his whole life, and I was amazed that this man has sung like professionally like 60 years, you know. And so when we had our anniversary that year, we honored him, we showered him in gifts, and we looked him in the face and told him thank you, and told him what he meant to us. And I said that to say, I thank God that we were able to give him his flowers while he could smell them, so that this is not something that he would never know. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be able to say that Pop Creeks knew what he meant to Unity.
Like I told last group, Unity, I think that's the last group we did, but every group that we are interviewing, I'm asking everyone this question. Pretty sure y'all know Pop Creeks.
Yes.
Everybody knows Pop Creeks. I'm pretty sure tonight, if you don't know it, if you're in this area, I don't know where you been. But when I asked Unity, I asked them, growing up or bringing up or starting up in the quartet industry, what influence have Pop Creeks influenced y'all as y'all upbringing? Not even just as a group, but like individually.
I'll say it again. I said it on Facebook when he passed. Pop Creek, when I first got with New Creation, Pop Creek was the very first, I say, Texas local professional group I saw outside of Houston. And when Pop Creek got up there, it had me stunned because the guys was on point. Pop Creek wasn't playing no games. And when he finished driving, he didn't even have a big head. He walked off the floor and said, "Let God use you, son." And he left it at that. And so what I can say about Pop Creek is, no matter how good no matter how good it was, or no matter if he knew he got the house, he stayed humble, and he stayed professional, and he stayed a man in what he did. So that's what I took away from him, is to stay humble, stay professional, and stay a man in what you do.
Now, for me, Pop Creek, I remember Pop Creek when I was a little bit boy. And that was down in Houston, Texas, before they moved to Navasota area. So once I got grown and seen him, you know, it kind of brought joy back to my heart to see him. And then to see the group, that made it even more interesting because, I mean, it was like, okay, he got some kids my age doing what I like to do. But not on the church thing, but
It was just one time I talked to Pop Creek. We was setting up some equipment and stuff, and everybody know me. I have tons and tons of equipment, and I had some speakers, and we was hauling them in and out, and we was banging them. And he looked at me and he said, Third, if you need to, he said, bring me them speakers and I'll make you some covers for those speakers. You know, I never did get them to him, but for him to offer me that, you know, he didn't know me that well. I knew him, but he didn't know me. But just to offer that to me, that, you know, that's brother love.
Real.
Yeah. So, I mean, we all just would be like that to offer help, you know, the world would be a better place. That's just that Christian love, yeah.
Right.
So we're going to miss Pop Creek.
And he will be missed.
Yes.
For real, from everybody.
And we're praying for his boys because we understand. We know what it feels like. We lost a member of our group last year in January. And
Brother Martin, he was my mentor. So
Brother Willie, we lost Brother Willie in last year, a member of New Creation. And it stunned us because he actually came in as the baby of the group. And for him to come in, that was my blood cousin. When he left us, we all was confused. We didn't know what to do, but we knew one thing. He loved quartet and he loved church, so we just kept doing what he loved.
As the song says, keep on doing what you're doing. Everybody today, everybody that's been local, that about Pop Creeks, Willie Creeks, basically being around him, or you've seen him, or some of us probably seen him from young to old, or whatever the case is. What does it mean? What does Pop Creeks mean to y'all? You know, going through this old quartet industry, or maybe in personal level, whatever the case is.
I can answer that. So, one thing that I'm gonna say about Papa Creeks is I already was born into a singing family, so I can't sit there and say that, you know, that I didn't have first-hand knowledge of what quartet is. But when you see Daddy Creeks and you see the way he present himself and present himself on stage as well as present himself off a stage, it almost makes you, as a boy, it teaches you how to become a man. It shows you morals and characteristics. But singing wise, and I don't know if they remember, but he told us one time, he said, I want keep your girls in the same voices, but your son, take him way up there to that top, and it's gonna be perfect. Well, we tried it, but it wasn't too good. But his heart was good, and if I could say one thing about that, from getting from Daddy Creeks and his time and my time being around him, is never count your blessings out, because every day is a life lesson, and he gonna shout up there and sing up there. So you know, whatever that any group done basically looked at him as an icon and said, you know what, the way he present himself is I don't want to say edible because that's eating. I'm looking at this banana pudding. I'm sorry. It's a blessing. But he shows great characteristics.
How about a legend?
A legend, and I would just say a Grimes County legend, but he's not. He's a legend. How old? 79 years, and I know from here now I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be through. But from hearing from all my older people, y'all just doing, oh Willie can sing. He get down on his knees and sing. So I always heard that, but then when I actually got a chance to see it, I knew it was real. And that's one thing I can say. Papa Creeks, aka real. I mean, he's real. I mean, that's the whole deal about it.
Yeah, I think Papa Creeks, to me, he was the all-time, everybody called him Daddy. He was such an awesome guy until when you met him you felt like that was daddy. No matter if you had a daddy or not, he was Daddy Creeks to everybody. Mama Creeks, Daddy Creeks. And I often talk about that with several people. There's not many guys in this around this area that I know of that we'll call daddy. And then the kids have learned to just love people just to call him daddy. And to me, he's just a legend. He was an awesome singer. He sang for many a years. All I ever knew him to do was sing. And in his singing, he brought the house down. And then he passed it on to his children, his sons, and they're doing such a wonderful job. And to Daddy Creeks, to me, I would just say pure awesome.
I know this has been a very, long and stretched out week for you guys with the loss of the great legendary Pops Willie Creeks. And I just want to ask y'all, if there is something or a virtue or a characteristic that he had as a man that you guys would like to, let the viewers and listeners know that these are some good characteristics to try to possess when you want to come into this industry for quartet.
I can just say this. It's God first, then your family. Put God, he taught us to put God first before anything. You put God first, and just everything is under that. And that just really sums it up. It's God before anything. So that's what he taught us, and we're going to stick by that, and we're going to abide by it, and we're going to step on it, and we're going to jump on it, and we're going to
come on,
do the wave on it. Yeah, but hey, it's God first. It's God first. God first.
Well, alrighty, thank you guys.
I'm gonna let it shine. Let's